Hi, Gemini, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So, we're going to do a read for the second half of April, and this is going to be you and who, and it's going to be the who could be like a friend or family member, but it could be a boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, a spouse, one side of a situation or another, even. Okay, so do note that. All right, it'll be a general read. If you're looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box below. Okay. What do you need to know? What else? I think that's it right now, guys. We're gonna jump into this and see what's going on for you. I hope you're all safe and taking really good care of yourself during this time. I'm sending lots of love your way. So thinking of all of you. So let's see what's in store for you here. What wants to come out. Do check out our membership site below as well, guys. You might want to check that out for those of you that want a little bit more kind of behind the scenes and all that great stuff. And then, of course, those of you that are looking to take it a step further and really want the motivation, inspiration, and clarity and that accountability to reach your life purpose on what it is that you'd like to do. And, in terms of that relationship, you want to book a discovery session up there. It's in my description box, as well. And you can check it out there too. All right. So let's jump into this and see what is going on for you. Where you at right now? Where are you at right now? Okay, Jim, let's see where you're at right now. Second half of April 2020. All right. We are here. I'm doing this actually on the super pink moon and the full moon, the first full moon of spring, right? So this is really gorgeous. So I want to see what wants to come out here. Knight of Pentacles. This is focusing on being very routine oriented, being very, very efficient, moving forward. You're really focusing on the basics right now to really ground you, right? It's kind of like the day-to-day stuff, and I can see doing that because it really grounds your energy and doesn't keep you scattered, and just it's like one thing you can control, and it's kind of like this everyday stuff. So this is interesting. It's about grounding yourself and grounding your energy. This is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo type energy, but you might just be taking on that type of energy, and that's the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so it's about motion, but it's being very efficient in terms of what it is that you're doing, whatever that looks like. So let's take a look at what else wants to come out for you here. What else is here for you? Seven of Wands. Interesting. Seven's about having faith. So the Wands are about, interesting. This is about competition and perseverance. Okay. So this is continuing to work forward and to do what you do. Maybe it's in terms of your work or, whatever that looks like, but continuing to persevere, to go after your dreams and what it is that you want. And I love these cards because it's telling me it's almost like you're getting guidance, from the universe, from your higher self. And you might be tapping into that type of energy and knowing that, yes, I got this, type thing. But there is some sort of, I really feel that there's some sort of competition that is taking place in terms of your work or in terms of a relationship or situation. And that's what I feel. And this is about, just knowing that you you have competition, but you're on higher ground, okay? Because you're focusing on your higher self. And that's, you don't want to focus on the sex, you want to focus on the energy that comes from the card. And this is about using your higher self and the higher energies to remain at that higher ground, okay? Seeing above, beyond everyone else to stay, in ahead of the competition, okay? Seven's about having faith, about that you will be able to pull through on this, okay? Whether it's a relationship or whether it's a situation, whether it's a work situation. That's what I see here, okay? Wands is that fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy, okay? All right, so, we get the Two of Cups. Wow. So this is where you're at right now. This is about compassion and intimacy. So you might be, focusing on your everyday routine and trying to stay above the competition, maybe in terms of someone that you love. Okay, coming together with someone hand in hand, could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You might have that water in your energy or be dealing with someone who's also got water in your energy. But that's two people coming together. This is about intimacy and having compassion towards each other. Very beautiful, very beautiful. I love seeing that. So nice. So you've got someone special in your life, and it's like you've got some intimacy and compassion that's going on. Anything else that wants to come through here for you? A tower moment. How interesting. Maybe in the past something came to an end with that particular person, like the end of a situation had to come to an end. Like it wasn't solid or it wasn't on the solid ground. I almost feel that this is a good tower. Like, bear with me here, okay? Bear with me on this one here. This is a 10, which is coming to an end with a brand new beginning. I think a new beginning had to come in place here, but that's why I call it a good tower, because sometimes they are good. What wants to come out? Six of Wands. Okay, so this is telling me about growth. This needed to, it's kind of like that. This is about when this comes to an end, there's growth. This is about confidence, getting self-confidence, growing in self-confidence. So something had to come to an end before that could take place. Again, the sixes are about growth, and I get self-confidence in its progress. So when this came to an end, you came into progress, a wreath of success. So interesting. I'm going to pull one more card and see what wants to come through for you. Anything else in terms of this Six of Wands? What is this recognition? You could be getting recognition at work, or could have had that, when something came to an end. Ace of Swords, the clarity and a brand new beginning. Okay, so this is beautiful because I think you needed to get the clarity and the brand new beginning. This is a potential. This is a potential for a. I'm gonna close this out. Yeah, this is a potential for a brand new beginning. And it is a it's clarity, it's power. It's kind of like I hear that you get the clarity that you need when something came to an end. Okay, and this is a new beginning, right? And it's like kind of the light is shining through, or the light's kind of shining really through, and you got it, you get it, right? So this wreath of success, whatever's coming through for you, you're totally understanding that there is a brand new beginning here. Okay, so what is this? What do you need to be more open to receiving? What does that look like? Okay, let's see what that is. Surrender negative thinking. Okay, interesting. This is about having control over your thoughts and knowing that you do, and then you can, surrender that. So this is definitely that. It talks about knowing that when this, as thoughts come to the surface, say, thank you, mind, for sharing that with me, but I'm going to focus more this way and more of the positive aspect side of it. So that's what's going to be really important, is anytime a negative thought comes up, that's your signal to go into action and pivot. And that allows you to move on into something more positive. Now, you have your free will and you can choose to lead with the darkness, but ask yourself what feels better. Okay. And let your body answer that for you on what feels better. Okay. So if you're looking to get out of that, then it's important you develop a muscle that's going to bring a lot more powerful energy, going to the direction that you really want to go into. Okay, so that's what this is talking about. So you've got the clarity. This is really beautiful because you got the clarity here. So I really feel that you are being able to surrender to this negative thinking, and something had to happen to come down, had to happen for that to take place. So it's about surrendering as you need to be more open to surrendering about negative thinking, and to surrender that. Anything else that wants to come through? Surrender to joy. Okay, we can still have fun. All right, so this is what's talking about, is that there's so much joy in life, and so you want to focus on something that's going to give you joy. Whether it's a passion, whether it is music, whether it is any sort of passion that you're interested in. Just whatever that is for you. This is saying is that it's going to be a key for positive change in your life. Okay. So, this is about indulging in random, even acts of smiling at others just for the heck of it. Right. I would always tell a friend of mine that, especially on, on their birthdays, I would say, smile to everyone that you meet today. Okay. And so every year that person always reminds me of that every single year. And so it's beautiful. So it is about really indulging in random acts of smiling is what this says. And during both the hard and the easy times. And it's about, really keep surrounding yourself that people that uplift you, that bring joy to your life. Okay. And that's going to be easy for you to surrender that negative thinking too. Okay. So that's going to be key. All right. Anything else that wants to come through? What's going to become when you're more open to this, surrendering to joy and surrendering to negative thinking? What's going to happen? Okay, this is about being discernful and making the better choice as it pertains to that. So discernment of who you have around you. Make sure that it's people that support, build you up, and have your best interest at heart. Making better choices in friends, in work, in life, in whatever it is that you do that is going to bring you more of this joy. Okay, so that's going to be key. All right, so that's what you need to be more open to, is to be more discernful. And then it's going to get you clear to your core on what it is that you want. You know, stabilizing yourself. Remember, we talked about that at the very beginning, kind of doing those efficient oriented things. Things on the outside won't shake you if you are grounded in your core and you know who you are and you know what you want, right? And so that's really, really key here. So if they don't bring you joy and they're too much on the dark side, that's the outside trying to go in and rock your core. And so this is saying is that not to do that. So that's what this is talking about. So stay strong in core and don't be rocked. And this is about feeding yourself and getting grounded for you. Okay. Anything else in terms of the next step that you have to take? What's your leap of faith? What does that look like? Decision. You've got a decision to make, okay, in terms of a relationship or situation. How do you want to see yourself move forward? Some things might be hidden, but you've had an experience of some sort of joy. There's some sort of sadness here, but I think there's some sort of decision that needs to be made in a relationship or situation. So you're kind of torn between a few things, okay? So that's what I feel. You're at a decision point. Anything else on this decision card? It wants you to make a decision, but it wants you to be your true self, okay? So make sure that you're checking in with your true self, because you're going to have your heart to answer to, okay, in the long run, okay? So that's going to be key, all right? So I'm bringing this up. Be true to yourself, okay? Getting into your core, what is it that you truly want? And ask your body to tell you how the energy moves within you when you think of a person, place, or thing, okay? That's what you need to do, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at what this other person is feeling. Let's take a look at what that is. Let's see where they're at. What does that look like? What do we have? Page of Swords. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be a message coming through, or this could be someone that's starting a brand new beginning. Could have fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So this is a brand new opportunity. This person is really full of ideas, right? Yeah, this is about being very, very curious and energetic. Working on things, full of ideas, right? Light bulbs going all over the place and making changes. So this could be someone that's carrying that energy. A brand new beginning for this person, okay? They want a new beginning. Then they get the 9 of Pentacles. This is so beautiful. This is about coming to fruition, okay? This is about gratitude, being in deep, sincere gratitude and in luxury and very, very happy with where they're at right now. So this could be like Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, earth type energy, or someone that's carrying on that energy. This person loves animals, okay, so it could be the case as well. But really worked hard for it and now is coming into that fruition. So that could be the case. Anything else? Something that this person needs to be open to a little bit. 9 of Cups. So this is about joy. This is about the 9 of Cups is coming to fruition. This is satisfaction and comfort. So they're very in a comforting position in life right now. Could be, again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that type energy. That kind of that water energy, but it's coming to fruition. Okay, so that comfort and all of that, they're going to be now have to just start a brand new beginning, but that's the 9 of Cups. So 9's coming to fruition. Anything else? Queen of Cups. Wow. Okay, so this person jumps from the 9 to the Queen. That's about having influence. This is someone who's very calm. This is someone who's very intuitive, yet very compassionate, okay? And use the universe to make decisions and to rule their life so they can live in that type of existence, okay? Even though that they still are in the same world that you are kind of day to day, but that's what I see here. What is it? What's the next? What is it that they need to work on? Was there anything that they need to work on in terms of this situation or relationship? What is it that's going to help them? Okay. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Very interesting. So this is about them focusing on their own and knowing that they are of value and they come first and have to fill their cup up first before they start filling other people's cups up. Okay. They have realized that. And that was one of the very big lessons that they had to learn. So very interesting. This is about speaking their needs and being true to themselves and really focusing on their own happiness instead of really trying to make others, happy and everyone else around their life happy. This is focusing on what makes them happy. And so that's what they're focusing on right now. So it's surrendering to people pleasing. That is the next step that they have to take. That is going to be their leap of faith. That's really going to help them. And it's going to help them in relationships overall, but it's going to help them in many, many areas as well. Anything else that wants to come through for them. So surrendering to people pleasing, that's good. Okay, anything else? Past lives. Now, you might have known this person from past lives. Or they could have known you, vice versa. And this is about having a past life connection of some sort and being very perceptive. It's like you both can kind of communicate pretty well. And that's what I see here. It's like you've known each other before and you're in each other's life for a reason. Okay. That's what's coming into play. Anything else for this person? Little children. So this is interesting. When I get this card, this tells me is that, there's things that we've come up as we've grown up. There's different pebbles that we've had to cross as we grow up that puts us on the path of life. And this is about looking at other children. But this is also about, things that we either take with us or we move over, the water moves over. Okay. So this is about, it could have to do, now you could have a past life, you could have known this person when you were little in terms of a past life situation. I'm just saying it's what's coming through here. And you could have known each other when you were younger and that type of thing. And you kind of feel that kind of camaraderie and that connection of some sort. But little children, this is also about watching little children because they're so curious and they're just so at all at things and anything bright and shiny they're just moving towards. And so this person is being asked to pay attention to little children and be playful and to bring more playfulness into their life. And that's what I see for this person over here. Okay. Anything else in terms of what the next step that they have to take? What is that? They need to tune out any distractions. That's going to be really important for them in terms of being able to move forward on the path that they need to go on. And anything else for them, what does that look like? What is that? Doing all things in moderation. So not overdoing it in any one particular area, but doing love, life, and work and all that in moderation. Okay. So this is key. I think this person's learning to balance themselves out a little bit more. Okay. And what is it that you would want to say to this person, Gem, and what would they like to say to you? We're going to start with you first, what you would like to say to this person, okay? So let's start there. What you would like to say to this other person. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Okay, what is it? Here we go. I would love it if we could just be quiet and hold each other. This is beautiful. So that's what's coming into play here. This is gorgeous. So this is about knowing what's most important. And this is about that maybe things could have got just incredibly nutty, during time and space, whatever that case may be, a situation. And this is really just saying that nonverbal communication right now could be really important. Sometimes it's a hug, sometimes it's a hold, whatever that is. But that's what's sometimes it's more, but that's what's saying is that I could love it if we could just be quiet and hold each other, really kind of get into the vibe. All right. So that's what I see coming through. Beautiful. What does this other person want to say to you? What does this other person want to say to you? Let's see what that is. Okay. Here it is. What is it? Here it is. You don't have to agree with me, but it hurts when you don't take me seriously. So this person just wants to be assured that you are listening in some way, okay? And that you, and I think that's key. It's kind of like, this is about enough with, the crummy interaction that we've been having together. This is enough of that. This is really about focusing on, the person that talks about this is saying that, hey, enough of this interaction. I just, it's like I want a little bit more respect to this relationship or to this situation or to this interaction at the very least. Okay. And that's what I see coming through here. It's like it's not being superior or minimizing the other person. It's just it's really about uh, they're declaring self-respect. Okay, and that's what I see coming through. This is beautiful, guys. What is anything that would be important for you? One word that can kind of help you through this process. What would that look like? Here it is. What is it? Guilt. Wow. I release any beliefs about you know to no longer that no longer assist to my soul's growth. So getting rid of those negative beliefs that we talked about. Remember, we talked about making some sort of decision, but getting rid of surrendering to joy and surrendering to negative thinking, and about getting rid of anything that doesn't increase and doesn't put you on the path to a greater light and soul's journey. So again, surrendering to joy is going to be very key. Anything for this other person, what does that look like for them? Indecision. They're using their intuition in all aspects of their life. I think they probably do that anyway. Their intuition, which is the purple, which is the crown chakra, is also grounding them in the red, which is the root chakra. So it's kind of like the top and the bottom. They use that to come together to make decisions. So very beautiful, just so you've got insight in that. So I hope that this helped out, Gem, in some way, shape, or form. Please note your comments below. I do appreciate that and supporting my channel. I do thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in May. Until then, namaste.